my God, is it on? It's on. I didn't know it was on. Hi.
All right, if we can start making our way into the sanctuary for our family service.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, let's give the piano back.
Can I say hello and welcome?
No.
Hello.
At your bat mitzvah, you can.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the way.
Well, Cantor said I can lead the prayers. Da da. Ma.
Yeah. Back through the doors. Caleb,
I can't say anything.
No, not now.
When I lead, I want to be like bass with this, like right up in its business.
Okay. Woo. Thank you so much. Shabbat is here. Thank you. Shabbat is here. Shabbat is. What do you want to have like this? What did I do with my water? You want to have the rose light the candle? That would be great. That would be great. Okay. What happened to my... You want me to turn down the lights a little? Or is it okay? It's up to you. I think we can see it nicely. Yeah. Okay. Should we just start the nigun? Yeah. And we're going to start the nigun and then...
I don't really have a kavanah. I was just going to say Shabbat Shalom.
Fine. absolutely. And part of Shabbat is like setting aside the week that was. Perfect. Line, 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 line. Line, 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 line. Line, 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 line Everyone, please join. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi. A little schwach.
Okay, we're going to try that again. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi.
That's what I'm talking about. It is so nice to see so many friends here and have our first Shabbat dinner since COVID. Can we raise the roof for that? Woo! It is so nice. And my favorite part of Shabbat is that we get to think. We're going to take a second and we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to think of everything that happened over the past week. Maybe some things that were hard, or maybe some things that were challenging, maybe the things that were good, maybe also all the responsibilities that we had to do to hand in our homework, if we were parents, to pick up the dry cleaning or do the laundry. And then we're going to take all of that. We're going to take all of that, and we're just going to let it go. We're going to let it go, because on Shabbat, we get the chance to start over and to just begin again. And we start tonight and tomorrow by just resting and just chilling out. So that's what we're going to do, and just having as much fun as we can. So that's how we're going to start. We're going to start our Shabbat tonight by having a lot of fun. But before we do that, we have to officially welcome in Shabbat. And does anybody know how we officially welcome in Shabbat? Kaylin Bailey, how do we officially welcome in Shabbat? We light the candles. Very nice. So it is my great pleasure to invite some of the Crone family, Ashley and Scott and Olivia, up to the bima this evening for the blessing and lighting of our Shabbos candles.
Blessing the water. Go ahead, you light, we'll sing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של Shabbat. Beautiful, thank you. Shabbat shalom. And we know that it is the perfect time to light our candles because what's going on outside? The sun is setting. Beautiful, Julia. So we are going to, traditionally at Shabbat dinner, what people do in their homes is the parents will snuggle close with their kids and they will bless them. So what we're going to do now, or You can snuggle close if you're here with your spouse, or you're here with a friend, or you're here with your grandkids. Just snuggle close to the people that you know. And we will say this blessing over each other. And you can, and so parents, you can, or families, or whomever, you can read these to your kids, or you can read them to whoever you're here with, whether it's your spouse or just a friend. And there's another version up here. And then you give them a big hug and a snuggle and say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And now that we've officially welcomed Shabbat and we've blessed each other, who else do we welcome? Who do we imagine that we're welcoming? Jonah Baraza, the Sabbath bride. But before we welcome the Sabbath bride, that was absolutely right. Who else do we welcome? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, oh my goodness, yes. What's that? The angels, the Shabbat angels. And so we continue with the welcoming of the Shabbat angels by saying, Shalom Aleichem, peace be upon you, angels. Welcome to Shabbos.
And anybody who wants to come lead, come lead. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up here. Yeah. It'll catch up. Yeah. No, leave it.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hagavim, Malachei Mi Melech, Malachei Hamelachim, Hagadosh Baruch Hu. Kadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem l'shalom, Malachei Yasharei, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamelachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
We can't touch it because that's what happens when we touch it. Okay. So no worries. You guys did a great job.
Wait, can I skip from the house?
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Why are we going away?
We're not done welcoming friends to Shabbos. Now, after the angels have been welcomed, who else do we welcome?
Yeah. The Shabbat bride.
The Sabbath bride. So we're going to sing together verses 1, 2,
5 and 9.
and when we arrive at verse 9, we're going to turn and face the door to symbolically welcome the Sabbath bride. All right, take it away, guys. With enthusiasm.
Here it
Shabbat,
Shalosh.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We continue with the Shema, the reminder that we are all connected to one another and that God is one as well.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shekivot, Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Ready, guys?
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha ub'chol nafshecha ub'chol meodecha v'hayu hamarim ha'elam asher anochi misareta hayom al yavecha V'shinatam levanecha, v'dibartam bam, v'shitecha b'beitecha, uv'lechtecha b'derech, u'shotvecha v'kumecha, u'kshartam leot hayadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, u'tatam Amizot u'beitecha u'visharecha leman tiskaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Rabbi, may I say something? Please. I am so impressed at how well the students are following, so much so that when I was walking over there and forgot about my screen here, they're like, Cantor, they just did it themselves. They knew exactly where we are. I am so impressed. So just had to say that. You guys are awesome. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you can go sit.
They're staying for this.
Well, you can stay up. So
Staying for this.
time next week, we're actually not going to be at services because there's going to be some other Jewish holiday. It's actually there was a wall of water on this side. There was a wall of water on that side. Would you guys have been scared? Yeah. A little bit scared. So to distract themselves from being maybe a little bit freaked out, they sang a song basically saying, how awesome is it that God helped set us free from Egypt? And we're going to sing it right now. So we have to do it with a lot of enthusiasm, like we are crossing to freedom. Are you guys ready? All right, everybody on their feet, everybody on their feet. We're excited about this. We're excited about this. We're going. We're leaving Egypt. Come on.
Lies first.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Woo! Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Mi chamocha ba'er livadonai, mi chamocha ne'edav hakodesh, lo ratzei lo tosei ele, lo imagine that once the Israelites got through the Red Sea, they were feeling very, very tired. And they might have wanted to maybe go to sleep for the night. But before they do, their parents would have sung them a lullaby. And we believe that this was the original Jewish lullaby. It's called the Hashkivenu, and we're going to sing it now. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom, V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom, V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom, V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim, L'chaim, L'chaim. We continue now with the Vishamru, which means that we keep Shabbat, even though it's many, 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 many years since the first Shabbat. We still keep Shabbat, and we do that by doing what? What do we do?
Candles.
Candles. What else do we do?
Wine.
Wine. And what else do we do?
Challah.
Challah. And what else do we do? We listen to everything our parents or grandparents ask us to do, and we let them sleep in tomorrow morning, right?
No. No.
Vishamru.
My dog doesn't let us do that. Nope. I'm so good. Vishamru, B'nai Israel, et HaShabbat. La'asot et HaShabbat, L'Torah B'ri Olam. Vishamru, B'nai Israel, et HaShabbat. La'asot et HaShabbat, L'Torah
stay.
And we stand now for the Amidah. We pause now for a few moments of silent prayer. So on Shabbat, we believe that we're not allowed to ask God for anything because God is resting, except for one thing. And the one thing that we can ask God for on Shabbat is peace. Beautiful, Micah. And so this week, we are praying for peace, that we're singing the Oseh Shalom together, and we're sending our prayers for peace specifically to Tel Aviv tonight and to Ukraine and for all of the people around the world who are so desperately in need of peace. Oseh Shalom.
Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel
You may be seated. So we've reached that part in our service tonight where we think of all of those people in our lives who may be in need of healing of body, of mind, or of spirit. And so what I'm going to do tonight is I'll read from the list. And then when I'm done, if there are names of people who you're thinking of, I invite you to say their names as my eyes meet yours, or just to speak them in your hearts. So tonight we're thinking of Yitzchak ben Chaya Devora, friend of Cantor Reuben, Masha bat Yehudit, friend of Cantor Reuben, Baruch ben Gittel, Konstantin ben Dina, June Robinson, friend of Susan Elkin, Cinna Alderman, friend of the Lace family, Sandy Roberts, Ann Solmson, niece of Susan Elkin, Bill Richter, GRS member, Marilyn Shaftel, mother of Michael Shaftel, Eric Gutierrez, Ita Muta, Neshama Bat Yaakov, Ellen Marks, friend of Sheila and Larry Cantor, Tanine Allison, Colleen Marie Kelly, Alan Elkowitz, friend of Taffy Holiday, and Lisa Shurer Demushalam, friend of Sarah Gregoire. If you have names to add, I invite you to do so as my eyes meet yours. Micah. We're holding them all in our hearts tonight as we sing together the words of the Misha Berach.
Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So I have a very important question for everyone. You ready? What is your favorite Passover food? You have to raise your hand. Don't shout it all at once. Julia. Matzah. Micah. Matzah soup. Matzah. Do we have anything other than matzah? Jonah. What? The egg. Susan. Haroset. What else? What else? Ron. Maror. Interesting choice. Charlotte. Egg. What else? Ken. Did you hear that? Ken's favorite Passover food is gefilte fish. He is what we call a disruptor. Kaylin. What? Matzo ball soup. So I didn't expect anyone to say gefilte fish, but Ken did. Miles. Haroset. Okay. That's because you come from a half Sephardic family. The haroset's good in that house. All right, so I didn't expect anyone to say gefilte fish, but Ken, you know, there's always one. And I am going to read you tonight my very favorite Passover story about the 5 little gefiltes who happened to speak Yiddish and went on a tremendous adventure. Are you guys ready? Yes, one of them is saying, such a nice book. And the one on the back is saying, Meshuggah. All right, are you guys ready? Do you guys know what Meshuggah means? Crazy. All right, here we go. What is a gefilte? Gefilte fish is a traditional food popular with Jewish food people all over the world. But don't go looking in the ocean for a gefilte fish. Regular fish, gefilte fish. Gefilte fish are balls made from several different kinds of fish, pike, carp, and whitefish, to name a few. They're like matzo balls made out of fish. And this guy is saying, "Feh, that's disgusting." So who's asking you to eat one? Now, on with our story. 5 little gefiltes went out one day, out of their jar and far away. "Maybe we should stay," said one. "What are you talking about?" said the other. Mama Gefilte cried out, "Oy vey!" But only 4 little gefiltes came back that day. 4 little gefiltes went out one day. They went to the theater and took in a play. Little Miss Matzah. Today, that's the show. Mama Gefilte cried out, "Oi!" But only 3 little gefiltes came back that day. Little Miss Matzah sat on her tuchus eating a nice bowl of soup. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened her right off of the stoop. "Boo, I tell you," said the spider. "I'm gonna plots," said little Miss Matzah. Plots means freak out. It's a really better word than freak out, though. 3 little gefiltes went out one day. They went for a swim in the great New York Bay. Hooray! Mama Gefilte cried out, "This stinks. I'm totally schwitzing," said one. "I know, it's so humid," said the other. But only 2 little gefiltes came back that day. 2 little gefiltes went out one day. They went to a deli and crashed the buffet. "Hey, those guys ain't matzo balls." Do you guys know what these guys are? Pickles. "What a schnook," said the kreplach. "Such chutzpah," said the knish. Mama Gefilte cried out, but only 1 little gefilte came back that day. "Waiter, there's a gefilte in my soup." That's what it says. 1 little gefilte went out one day. A big yellow taxi schlepped him away. This was before Uber. Mama Gefilte cried out, but not a single gefilte came back that day. "Oi, oi, oi, what service? They don't write, they don't call," said Mama Gefilte. Sad Mama Gefilte went out one day. She went out to the park and she kvetched the whole way. She finally got tired and sat on a bench. You see her? And every gefilte came back because each was a mensch. And she said, "I'm kvelling." And that is the end of the story. Kvelling is like when you're so proud of your kids, you just can't even hold it in. And it's also called nachas. Can you say nachas? It's like nachos, but like ch. Thank you very much. No, we don't ever, why do we not blow out Shabbat candles? Julia. Because we need to let them burn. So some people on Shabbat, for a whole 25 hours, they don't turn on the lights or they don't turn off the lights. And so out of respect for people who do that, we also don't blow out the candles. So what do you think we do with them if we're leaving them alone somewhere to make sure it's going to be safe? You let them burn down, but you put them in the sink. That's a trick. Just remember that. All right, so we begin to conclude our service with the Aleinu that gives voice to our hopes for a world of peace and compassion and justice. And we rise, we stand, and we turn towards the ark.
Yep, come up here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon ha'kol, lateit gnula liotzer brishim.
שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא עשנו כמשפחות האדמה. ונעשה חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המותם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. You can turn around. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו 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 אחד. Beautiful job.
So much, you guys can help it. So we continue with the Mourner's Kaddish, but before we do, we're thinking of all of those who have died at this season in years past and those whom we have lost more recently. So tonight I'm going to read the names on the yard site list, and then if you have additional names to add, I want to invite you to do so as my eyes meet yours. And if I mention the name of a loved one, I want to invite you, if you wish, to share a few words about them and perhaps a memory. And I want to invite everyone to rise in solidarity with the mourners. So tonight we are observing the yard sites of Hermine Aborn, mother of Nancy Duffy, Raymond Korobkin, father of Nancy Korobkin, Ruth Lobelson, mother of Andrew Lobelson, Ida Lubin, grandmother of Helen Stark, Peter Schmeidler, father of Karen Schmeidler, Sonia Sclaver, mother of Sheila Cantor, and Beatrice Wasser, aunt of Joy Davis. If there's someone else who you're thinking of now or you have memories to share, I want to invite you to do so as my eyes meet yours. Karen. Thank you. So we're holding all of them in our hearts tonight as we say together the words of the Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yerute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayachon uvyomechon uvchaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ulalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudasha brechu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, u'ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, and may each of us be a comfort to those who are grieving as well. And we say together, Amen. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to invite Ken Greenberg, lover of gefilte fish, up for this evening's announcements.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi Cantor and Mike, for a lovely service, and especially thanks to our children who helped us leading the service. I know I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. When we built GRS, when we built this building, a number of us who are here have been involved. Our dream was to have families, was to have kids, was to have children who are so excited to come up to the Bima. So thank you all so much for helping our dream come true. This week is the week before Pesach, Passover, and we have several events. On Sunday, April 10th at 10:30, we are having our first, in fact, the first in Grenada, Matzah Fest. Woo! Come make your matzah. We will have tables, we will have flour, we will have mixing bowls. We have a pizza truck coming with a hot oven, which is going to make our matzah, and I'm told when we're done making matzah, there will even be pizza for everybody, so come on over on Sunday. Next Friday, as the rabbi mentioned, we will not be having services here. It's the first night of Passover, and most people will be having Seder with their family. But if you miss us, or if you just want another Seder, on Saturday, April 16th at 4:45 p.m., we will be having second night Seder with food here in GRS. It is so wonderful to be able to meet again, to have food as we did tonight. That's one. For further details, you can check the bulletin, and also make sure you RSVP in the office so that we can make arrangements and have enough seats and have enough food. Other than that, have a good Shabbos and a good weekend. Thanks very much.
Shabbat Shalom. I just want to quickly mention something about Sunday. So for everybody who's coming, I hope everybody in the room comes. Those of you who have kids, especially those in religious school, when you come, please make sure you sign out your kids with the teachers so that you are then responsible for your kids so that we don't have unmitigated chaos, because we want to have lots and lots and lots of fun. But keep everybody safe.
Yes, the first Matzah Fest in Greenwich's 382-year history, so, you know. Yes, Rose. Matzah Fest is part of Hebrew
school. It's for everybody. Everybody in religious school will be doing it, but we hope all the parents will come as well.
Yeah, we're all going to make matzah, and it's really intended to be multi-generational, so come one, come all. You do not need to have a child or a grandchild in the religious school to come to Matzah Fest. It is for the entire community. Yes. Chris.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I also just wanted to thank Mike. I don't want to embarrass you, but Mike received a text from me at about 3 o'clock today saying, any chance you can play? I had a sick accompanist and 3 traveling ones, and he saved the day.
Mike.
So thank you. Never played for us before, so really a lifesaver. Thank you.
All right, and so we are singing a song for peace tonight, peace all around the world for everyone who needs it in Israel, in Ukraine, and everywhere else. So please join us with Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, and I'm pretty sure our kids know this song.
Yeah, we haven't sung it in a little while, but they should know it. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Salam.
I can't reach it.
Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Shabbat Shalom, you guys rocked. Rocked.
Thank you.